Gordon Brown says Britain won't join EMU until the turn of the century. Multi-millionaires, a County Offaly couple, celebrate their lotto win. And the Kenyans sweep the boards in this year's Dublin City Marathon. Good evening. The British Chancellor of the Exchequer has ruled out UK membership of the European single currency before the next general election. Gordon Brown told MPs at Westminster this afternoon that Britain's economy wouldn't be prepared for membership during the current parliamentary term of 5 years, and he ruled out joining EMU in the first wave of membership in January 1999. Ireland is committed to joining on that date. However, Mr Brown indicated that EMU membership was a long-term ambition of his government.
In the past fortnight, Gordon Brown and the new Labour government have suffered their first real setback due to confusing signals over EMU membership. It was caused by contradictory briefings by government and Treasury sources to British newspapers. The problem became most apparent last week when Mr Brown, inaugurating a new stock market computer system, made a speech in an attempt to calm things down as the uncertainty wiped millions off the value of shares and the high-tech display behind him turned red. Today he came to the Commons to attempt to rectify things and clearly lay out Britain's position on EMU membership.
The Treasury assessment is that in vital areas the economy is not yet ready for entry and that much remains to be done. The previous policy of keeping options open without actively making preparations has left parts of the economy unprepared. Our overall assessment is that Britain needs both a period of preparation and a settled period of sustainable convergence, and both require stability.
The Chancellor outlined 5 economic tests for British membership: market flexibility, the effect on investments, financial services and jobs, and the convergence of the EU economies.
Making a decision during this Parliament to join is not realistic. It is also therefore sensible for business and the country to plan on the basis that in this Parliament we do not propose to enter a single currency.
Businesses in the markets in London will have been listening closely to Gordon Brown's message that it's more important to get it right rather than get it quickly. What they were looking for today was certainty and clarity. Today's announcement won't affect Ireland's decision to join EMU at the start in January 1999. But when the Dublin stock market reopens tomorrow after the bank holiday, there may be some disappointment that Mr Brown didn't clarify his position more. The indication that Britain will enter at some stage will go down well in financial and government circles in Dublin, but there'll be disappointment that British entry will be delayed until at least 2002. And that 4-year gap will make it even more difficult to choose the value at which the Irish pound will enter the single currency.
With just 72 hours to go to voting in the presidential election, all 5 candidates took part in a live debate on RTE Radio.